to Morning Yoga with Kevin and Coffee. I've got my coffee mug here, and I also have brought a strap. We'll be using this a little bit in the warm-ups this morning. And if you have them, get a couple of yoga blocks. You'll definitely need one, and maybe even two would be good if you have them. So we'll get started in a couple minutes. If you want to go ahead and grab your coffee, and also grab any yoga accoutrements that you might need, and then we'll get started in just over a minute. All right, see you soon. And guess what? I hope you got your coffee and I hope you got your break. Good. So let's get started. Just come sitting in easy pose. And if you have a cup of coffee, take a drink now. We'll be taking a few drinks all throughout the warm-up, but once we get started with the routine, you may not want to take a drink until we're done. All right, that was good. So, always good to start off, especially when you're doing yoga in the morning, trying to gently wake the body up. So in the routine today, we'll kind of start off gently in the warm-up and then kind of gradually pick up the intensity. Probably we'll be going for about 30 to 40 minutes this morning. So if you have something else going on, you kind of have an idea of the time. Okay, so always good to begin with a little bit of gentle breath work. So just sitting in easy pose, that's with the legs crossed. You can rest your hands on the knees, sitting up nice and straight, good tall spine. Gently tucking the chin and long deep breathing. Inhale deep. Exhale. Try to find your rhythm of the breath. And as you take each breath, inhale again. Try to take it a little bit deeper each time, okay? Keep up with your breathing. Now when we do this long, deep breathing, if you have enough room in the abdomen sitting up nice and straight, it kind of goes in 3 continuous stages. So on the inhale, the diaphragm draws down, expanding around the girdle, rib cage then expands, and then finally the clavicle or the chest lifts just slightly for a full breath in, and then on the exhale it's the opposite. So the clavicle drops, rib cage contracts for phase 2, and then finally phase 3. You're drawing the diaphragm up. As you do, that navel center comes towards the spine. Let's take a few more here. All right. Let's come sitting on your right hand, okay? So, right on the butt, and the fingertips, the middle fingers should be right next to your right sit bone. Okay, you can have the left hand out to the side and maybe a little bit behind you. We're going to do some gentle neck stretches here. So inhale, lift up. Now on the exhale, slowly allow the ear to drop towards the left shoulder. Okay, looking forward to start. Again, keep working with that long, deep breathing. On the exhale, try to relax. Let gravity take the head a little bit further towards the shoulder. And now look down towards that left knee, kind of working a little bit different muscle group in the neck. A few more breaths here. All right, and inhale deep. Bring it on up, and let's go right over the other side. So come sitting on the left hand now, fingertips are right at that sit bone, right hand's out to the side, a little bit behind you. And here we go. Inhale, lift. And exhale, drop that right ear towards the right shoulder. Again, it's a gravity stretch, so try to relax all the muscles. That's why we're sitting on that left hand, so that you don't need to pull the neck over. Holding here. Keep working with the breath. And now look down towards that right knee. Again, working just a little bit different muscle group. More of the left rear of the neck here. Couple of breaths. All right, inhale, coming on up. And come off that left hand. Now, next, let's just, what we're doing right now is we're trying to warm up the spine and get things going. So let's do a little bit of spinal flex. Again, just staying in easy pose, all right? So, inhale, roll it forward on the sit bones. You're coming forward, chest comes out, shoulder blades come together in the back. On the exhale, you're rolling back on those sit bones, rolling the shoulders forward, and a nice arch to the spine. Inhaling forward, exhale back. With this action, you want to make sure the shoulders stay stacked over the hips and that you're rolling on the sit bones forward and back, okay? Rolling forward, rolling back. What you don't want to do is you don't want to have a pivot motion only at the hip joint. You're trying to roll that pelvis. Again, the objective here with spinal flex is to get movement from the sacrum all the way up to the top of the cervical spine. All right? Really important. We're going to be doing, just let's keep going about maybe 15 more seconds here. This morning, once we get the warm-up done, which, as I said, it will get a little bit more intense, but we will then shift over and go through the 3 different series of sun salutations, and then we'll close with a little bit of core work. All right, inhale, bring it all the way forward, hold the breath. Exhale, rock it on back. And let's come up to a straight spine. Okay, let's do one more. We're going to do rapid spinal twists. Those of you that usually come to my Wednesday night class, you know what the drill is here. Fingertips are in the front, the thumbs are in the back. Keep the upper arms parallel to the floor. Roll those shoulders down and back. Inhale to the left, so it'll look like this. Exhale to the right. And you let the chin follow the shoulder back. Here we go. Stay lifted up out of the hips so that you're getting a good twisting motion right around that spine. Almost like the twisting that you get, or the movement that you get in a door hinge as the door turns around the hinge. That's what we're looking for here. And inhale, bring it on forward. Exhale, relax the hands down. Okay, straighten the legs out for just a minute, okay? We're not going to do any hamstring stretches just yet. I'm going to open up the hips a little bit though, okay? And this is a series that I do on Wednesday nights, and it's a beautiful, beautiful Jiva series for the hips. So let me show you a couple of different ways to do this. If you want to do the full stretch, I have my left calf in front of me. I'm going to stack my right calf right on top of my left, ankle to knee. Okay, so I've got ankle to knee, and then we'll do a forward fold here. If this is too intense, sit in easy pose, but with the right leg in front, okay? So that's the modification for this. And then as we go into the twist, I'll show you a little bit more. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. And here we go, forward fold. So inhale, lift up. Shoulders down, back. Remember, open everything here to go into forward fold. On the exhale, folding it forward. Now you should feel most of the tension in the hips as you come down, all right? So you should feel a slight rotation. If you can, the goal is here to get the sternum down to that right calf on the top. You can bring the arms out in front. Hold yourself here. Breathing deep, and as you do, try to feel a slight pressure down in the pelvic floor, all right? And inhale, walk it on up. Torso is about maybe a 45-degree angle to the floor, so your chin's about over the legs. On the exhale, bring the left hand to the outside of the right knee on the mat, all right? This is where if you have a brick, you might want to have a brick. Right arm is behind you and out to the side, coming into a gentle twist here. Now, you can either hold it here, keep breathing, or you can go deeper. This is where a brick is real handy on the outside of the right knee. Coming down, deep breath in, and on the exhale, bring that right forearm down so the knee is on the outside, the left elbow is on the outside of the right knee, right hand and back. Okay, so forearm on a brick, different sizes, or you can bring it down to the floor. And then finally finishing it off, bring that right arm up, palm faces outward that way, and looking up at the right hand. Breathing. Good. Inhale deep. Bring it all the way back forward. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So, if you were doing the modification in easy pose, now you want to bring the left leg in front, all right? Or, if you want to stack, now you're stacking the left calf on top of the right calf. Again, ankle to knee. If you were using a block when we went deeper, have it over on your left side, okay? And here we go. Inhale, lift up. Again, very important, sit on the forward part of the sit bones. Exhale, folding forward. As you come down, gently feel the tension and the stretch in the hips. Coming forward, keep breathing on the inhale, extending the spine a little further. Exhale, coming down. Again, if you can come all the way down, the sternum comes to the left calf this time. Arms out in front. Good. Inhale. Bring it on up. Again, you want the body so that the chin is about over the legs. Okay? Take a deep breath in here and exhale. Now we're bringing the right hand to the mat on the outside of the left knee. Left hand is behind you and out to the side with a gentle twist. Take 1 or 2 breaths here and either hold it here or you can take it deeper. This is a really intense stretch in the hips. So take a deep breath in and exhale. Let's bring that right forearm down to a block or the mat. Deeper twist. And finally finishing off, bring the left arm up, palm faces again outward, that's that way, and looking up the left hand. Good. Inhale, bring it all the way forward. Nice. Okay. So, now we're going to cradle the right leg. Okay? So the left leg is in front again. Shin's just on the floor right in front of me. I'm going to hook my right knee in my right elbow and my right ankle in my left elbow. Very important. Roll forward on those sit bones a little bit so you don't hurt your lower back doing this. Here, long, deep breathing. Now, modification. If you can't bring it up that high, you can always hold the left ankle or the right ankle with the left hand and the knee and have it down here. Maybe do just a gentle rocking motion. Good. Now, inhale and bring the right hand, so you're like this, bring the right hand down and grab the outside of the right foot and extend the left leg out, okay? Come lying down on the mat. So my left leg is straight. Again, more hip openers here. If you can, the right shin is straight up and down to the floor. See it here? Take a deep breath in. Now on the exhale, focus on relaxing everything, especially in that right hip. As you draw that right knee towards the outside of the right shoulder. And eventually, yes, mechanically you can actually do this. You can do it, I've done here, and that's bring your right knee to the floor on the outside of the right shoulder. Takes a long time to get that hip open that way, but it's really, really good. Especially for the health of your hips as you get older. All right, inhale it, straighten that right leg, bring it up to 90 degrees, straight up, reach up, grab the calf or ankle. Now on the exhale, gently start drawing that leg over, trying to leave it as straight as you can by pulling up on the kneecap, activating that right quadricep. And deep breath in. Now on the exhale, we're going to swing on forward, come sitting up. You can use the weight of that leg to bring you up. Single leg seated forward, bend my right foot. Let me turn this way. So my right foot is on the inside, or my left foot's on the inside of the right thigh. Forward fold. Inhale, lift. Again, opening everything up in the abdomen. Exhale, fold it on down. Hands to the shins, ankles, or toes. It's up to you. Holding here. And inhale, bring it all the way up. And exhale, let's switch over to the other side now. So we're going to cradle the left leg. And I'm keeping an eye on the time. Probably just a few more minutes of warm-ups and then we'll get into sun salutation. So now I'm cradling my left knee with my left elbow, my left ankle with the right elbow. Sitting up nice and tall. If you want to intensify it, you can draw the shoulders back. Again, roll forward on the sit bones a little bit. Protect that lower back and then gently rock the leg. And inhale. Now bring the left hand down, grab the outside of the left foot. Extend out the right leg this time. Come lying on the back. If you can. That left shin now is straight up and down the floor, so the bottom of the foot's right up towards the ceiling. Deep breath in, and exhale gently. Don't pull, just gently guide that left knee down towards the floor on the outside of the left shoulder, holding it here. Again, keep your breathing nice and deep. I promise you're going to feel so much better when we're done with this. All right, inhale, extend that left leg, coming all the way up to 90. Reach up, grab the calf of the left leg or the ankle, and on the exhale, gently start pulling it over. Another hamstring stretch here, also the hip. And inhale deep, and on the exhale, swing that left leg forward. Or a single leg seated forward bend. So my right foot's on the inside of the left thigh. And here we go. Inhale, bring it on up. Palms together. Exhale, fold it on over. Coming on down. Just for a moment. Good. You're probably wondering, okay, when are we going to have another sip of coffee, right? All right, here we go. Inhale, coming all the way up. Good. And let's go ahead and we're getting an easy pose. Grab your cup of coffee, take a sip, and we're going to do one more stretch for the arms, and then we're going to get started. Good. Yeah, I've got wild cocoa in mine. It tastes really good. Okay, so here's where a strap comes in handy. What we're going to do is we're going to do the a stretch like this. So let me turn away, forgive me, turning away from the camera. We'll start with the right arm coming up, and you can bring the left hand behind the back. Now, if you have a strap, have the strap hanging from your right hand right here, okay? Bring the left hand behind the back, find the strap, and then just gently, gently walk the hands. You want to try and keep the elbows, if you can, the elbows are aligned with the shoulders. You see how my right elbow is aligned with my right shoulder, and my left elbow is aligned with my left shoulder, okay? And just use it and come to wherever you can, if it's here, or if you have a lot of openness in your shoulders. I've worked at this since I was in high school. You can reach and you can grab, hold nice and tight. Again though, you want to keep the elbows aligned with the shoulders, all right? Breathing deep. And deep breath in, exhale, and go ahead and let go. And let's go to the other side. So again, if you're using the strap, you want to have the strap in the left hand this time. Bring the left arm up, drop that strap behind the back, and if you can, have that elbow aligned with the shoulder. Bring the right arm back, and working with the other side, okay? Be really gentle with your shoulders when you're doing the stretch. They will open up over time. All right, deep breath in, exhale, and unwind. Okay. Now, if you have two blocks, I want to show you something for when we're going to go ahead and go up into a forward fold. So I'm going to start off in tabletop, but I'm going to have my bricks with me, okay? So here, I'm going to curl my toes under and go ahead and lift up, coming on forward. Now, I'm going to come to the top lengthwise of my bricks. I'm going to put them so that my toes are aligned with the front of the brick, looking forward, exhale, coming down, okay? So nice flat back, holding here. On the inhale, try to feel the pelvis rotate a little more tension. Maybe if you can, you're starting to bend the elbows. If you find yourself bending the elbows like this, turn it over. So you have it on the medium setting that some people call it. Come down a little lower. Breathe. And if this feels good, again, if the elbows are bent, you can put them on the lowest setting and then come down again. But notice how the brick and my fingers are all aligned with my toes. And again, going down deep, you can set the bricks aside, hands to the floor, fingertips aligned with the toes, coming all the way down, forward fold. Good, inhale, coming all the way up, reaching way up, palms together, and exhale, down to the heart center. Good, this is a really good time to take just a moment and shake it out, relax a little bit. Maybe take one more drink of coffee. Let's go ahead and do that. All right. Don't let anyone ever tell you that coffee and yoga don't go together. I watched a documentary that had Iyengar, BKS Iyengar in it. And there was a place where he was sitting at his desk and he was talking to someone. He wanted coffee. He went, coffee, coffee, coffee. So he really wanted it. So I'm good with coffee and yoga. It's all good. All right. Variation A of the sun salutation. What we'll do is we'll start off in Tadasana. I will walk you through with the breath. And we'll do 4 rounds of variation A, okay? And then from variation A, we'll go into variation B, and then from variation B, variation C. I kind of go in that progression because actually C is one of the hardest ones because it requires a lot of openness in the hips to truly make that step back into a nice deep lunge. All right, so coming into a nice strong Tadasana on top of the mat. Let me move my coffee mug so you can see my feet. All right. And toes and heels are touching. You can have the heels slightly apart or the feet can be hip distance apart. Any of those are perfectly fine. Hands down by the side. Tadasana or Samasthiti. And inhale. Bring the hands up overhead, palms together. Exhale to the heart center. Take a breath here. Exhale. And here we go. Inhale. This first time, just come up to upward salute. That's looking up, arms straight up. Exhale. Let's do a forward fold. Again, you want to think about that back being straight. If you can't come all the way down, just put the hands on the ankles. Otherwise, bring the hands down to the floor. Inhale to a flat back, looking forward. Now, for the first 2 rounds, I'm going to step it back. On the exhale, step it back with both feet coming into plank. That's a modification. We'll do the other one later. Exhale now. Come down to Chaturanga. Chest is 3 inches up off the floor. My elbows are tight. Inhale, roll it on up. Coming into Cobra, you can modify with up dog, looking towards the ceiling. Full breath in, curl the toes under. Exhale, lifting the hips. Let's take it to down dog. All right. 4 breaths here. Make them deep. Feel the pelvis rotate a little bit further, opening the hips up. That's why we worked on so much this morning. And now, looking between the hands, take a deep breath in and exhale. Walk it forward, 2, 3, 4 steps. Toes aligned with the fingertips. Full exhalation, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Fingertips on the floor or on the shins. Exhale, hold it down one more time. And inhale, coming all the way up. Palms together again. Upward salute this first time through. Exhale down to the heart center. Good, I hope that was fun. I'm going to do it 3 more times. I will do the step back and modification and then we'll demonstrate that hopping back. So again, this time arch it back just slightly. We're still trying to gently warm up the back. Inhale, arch it back gently. Exhale now to a forward fold. Inhale, flat back, looking forward. Now, step it back, going into plank from here. Again, that's modification. Exhale down, Chaturanga, or you can take it to the floor. Inhale on up to Cobra. Curl the toes under. Exhale, lifting the hips, bring it to down dog. Breathe. At least 4 deep breaths. Okay, now look between the hands, take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, step it forward to a forward fold, right in front of the mat. Inhale, flat back, looking forward. Exhale, let's take it down again. Good, and inhale should bring it on up. Palms together, gentle arch back again. Exhale down to the heart center. Good, take 2 or 3 breaths here, kind of reset the body. We'll talk more about the breath after we're done with variation A and what we're doing with it as we move between postures. Okay, now this time I'm going to demonstrate. You can either keep stepping back or you can hop back, and I'll demonstrate hopping back this time. Here we go. Inhale up, arching back, maybe a little further. Exhale now to a nice forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Now bend the knees slightly, step or float it back. Down to Chaturanga on the exhale. Inhale up to Cobra. Curl the toes under. Exhale to down dog. Good, all right. Some of you think this feels good, right? Again, keep working with that breath. Keep it strong. You should be feeling the breath all the way down to the perineum. All right, now, have a good foundation if you're going to hop forward. Look between the hands, take a deep breath in, bend the knees, step or float it forward, and exhale that forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, take it down again. center. Okay, we're going to go through this variation one more time. I think we're doing okay on time here. Good. And here we go. Last time with variation A. Then we'll take a pause and then we'll go right into variation B, all right? So there's a few things I need to share about variation B before we start. Okay, here we go. Inhale, arch it back. Exhale now, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Want to hop back or step, either way. Step or float back, down to chaturanga. Inhale, a cobra. Exhale to down dog. Good. Now, here's where, if you're going to hop it forward, you want to set your foundation as you're breathing here, okay? That means you have a good contact with the mat across the hands. You get the shoulders externally rotated. You broaden the shoulder blades. Here we go. Look between the hands. Deep breath in. Step or float it forward. Exhale that forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale down again. And inhale as you're coming on that, palms together, arch your back. Exhale, down past the heart center, down the side. All right. So take 3 or 4 breaths here. Take a moment. Probably don't want to drink any coffee just yet. We'll wait till the end when we're back on the floor. Okay? And so variation B. Variation B is where we start off going into hatha chair pose. Okay? Now, what I want to mention is because when we're getting ready to step it, when we're in down dog and we're getting ready to step it forward into warrior one, you want to rotate what will be the back leg so that foot's about a 45-degree angle before you step it forward. Then step it forward. So that you've already got that back foot placed. And then hips square to the front of the mat, chest and shoulders square to the front of the mat, being careful that you're not twisting that back leg knee, okay? And it's up to you how far deep you want to take it and then finally bring it up, okay? So that's what I wanted to explain about variation B. Okay, so here we go. Coming into Tadasana, top of the mat. We'll do 4, let's do 4 of these. Okay, here we go. Inhale, bring the hands up, palms together. Exhaling now down to the heart center. Woo, it's getting warm in here. All right, take a breath. Find your foundation. And here we go. Inhale up, gentle arch back. Exhale now, nice forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Bend the knees, step or float it back. Exhaling down to chaturanga or the mat. Inhale, bring it up to cobra or up dog. Curl the toes under, lift the hips, take it to down dog. Breathing here. Okay, remember, keep that breath strong. Keep it active so you're feeling it all the way down to the pelvic region. Get a foundation in the upper body. Look between the hands, rotate that left foot, 45-degree angle back to the mat. And inhale, right foot forward. Okay? Coming all the way up. I'm going to take a moment here, check in with my hips, see how square they are, then finish it off. Inhale, bring the arms up, gazing up in between the hands. There's different ways that you can do this. I like doing it this way. I can work more with my shoulders with it. And here we go. Inhale, extend like you're trying to touch the ceiling. Exhale, bring the hands down. Again, fingertips align with the toes, bring that right foot back, coming back into plank. Exhale down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift it up to cobra. Curl the toes under, exhale it to down dog. And breathing again, getting ready to go to the other side. All right, rotate that right foot this time. And inhale, left foot comes forward. Coming on up. Open up that right hip so you can draw it forward, square the hips off. And inhale, arms up. Nice warrior one. Inhaling now, reach to the ceiling. Exhale, hands down. Left foot back to plank. Exhaling to chaturanga. Inhale up to cobra. Curl the toes under. Exhale it to down dog. Step it out. Reset your foundation in the top of the body or the front of the mat. And let's go through at least one more round of this. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do all four. But let's go ahead and rotate that left foot and inhale, right foot forward. All the way up to warrior one. Again, get the foundation in the feet. Work the posture from the floor up to the hands. Deep breath in, reach. Exhale now. Hands come down, right to plank. Down to chaturanga. Up into cobra. Curl the toes under, take it to down dog. And they'll come forward on the mat. I hope I'm not losing you in the off camera. Breathe. And rotate that right foot. And inhale, left foot forward all the way to warrior one. Deep breath in, reach. Exhale, bring it on down. Left foot back to plank, down to chaturanga. Inhale up to cobra. Exhale, lift it up to down dog. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, folks. I forgot chair when we first started. So, let's go ahead and do that. Look between the hands, deep breath in, bend the knees. Bring it on forward to a forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, take it down again. Here we go. Inhale, take it to chair. So as you're holding a chair, remember, you want this angle and this angle to be the same. So if you need some relief, widen both angles. Don't just be down here and lifting up here or doing this. All right, inhale, coming up, palms together. Exhale now, down past the heart center, down to the side. Palms forward. We're going to do this. We'll do one more of variation B, then we'll step into variation C. Here we go. Inhale the chair. And inhale, extend. Exhale that forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Bend the knees, step or float it back. Hang it down to chaturanga. Inhale it up to cobra. Exhale to down dog. Breathe. Look between the hands, rotate that left foot, and inhale, right foot forward, warrior one. And all the way up. Good. And deep breath in, reach. Exhale, bring those hands down, right foot to plank, down to chaturanga. Inhale it up to cobra. Exhale to down dog. Do some hearts if you guys are feeling good after this. All right, let's rotate that right foot. And inhale, left foot forward, all the way up. Warrior one. Draw that right hip forward. Don't torque the knee. Rotations at the hip. Hips are square. And inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it on down. Right, left foot to plank, down to chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale to down dog. Okay, last one for the hop. Take a deep breath in, look between the hands, bend the knees, step or float it forward. Exhale that forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale down again. Inhale to chair. And inhale on, that palms together. Exhale down past the heart center, down to the side. Good. How are we doing out there? Okay. All right. Take a rest. Just kind of breathe a little bit. When we're doing this intensity of yoga, probably keeping the rest to about maybe 30, 40 45 seconds so that the heart rate doesn't go too far down, all right? And we'll move on to variation C, okay? So, again, I mentioned I would talk a little bit about the breath. So, you're using the breath when you do the sun salutation or any vinyasa krama. You're using the breath to take you from one state the body is in, such as Tadasana, to the next state, such as Uttanasana or forward fold. Okay, so you're using that breath to move you all the way from one to the other. All right, bringing them out on top of the mat. Here we go. And we'll do 2 rounds. Inhale, bring the hands up, palms together. Exhale now down to the heart center. Inhale. Exhale. And here we go. Inhale, arch it back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back that right foot, hips down, head up. You're looking forward. Retain the breath. Bring the left foot back into plank. Let's do 8-limb pose. So exhale, knees down, chin and chest. 8-limb pose here. You could put the forehead down. Inhale, bring it up to cobra. Exhale, lift it up to down dog. Look between the hands and inhale, right foot forward, hips down, head up, looking forward. Exhale, left foot to a forward fold. And inhale, coming all the way up, palms together, arch back. Exhale, the heart center. Inhale. Exhale. So imagine lengthening on the inhale, opening on the exhale. Here we go. Inhale, arch it back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot back this time, hips down, head up. Retain the breath, right foot to plank. Down to 8-limb pose. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale to down dog. Look between the hands. Inhale, left foot forward, hips down, head up. Exhale, right foot to a forward fold. And inhale as you're coming on up, palms together, arch your back. Exhale, the heart center. Take a breath, 2. And let's do one more round. Lengthen as you go back this time. Here we go. Inhale and arch it back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot back, hips down, head up. Retain the breath and left to plank. Down to 8-limb pose. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale to down dog. Look between the hands. Inhale, right foot forward, hips down, head up. Exhale, left foot to a forward fold. And inhale, coming on up, palms together, arch your back. Exhale, the heart center. One more side. Then a couple of core exercises. Here we go. Inhale, arch it back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, that left foot back. Hips down, head up. Retain the breath, right to plank. Down to 8-limb pose. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale to down dog. Look between the hands. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, forward fold with the right foot. Inhale, coming all the way up, palms together, arch it back. Exhale, back into Tadasana or Samasthiti. Good. All right, go ahead and come down on your mat into tabletop. All right? This might be a good time if your coffee is still warm. Take another little sip. Sorry, we're going a little bit over, but we'll be done within 5 minutes. All right. Okay. Going to do just a little bit of cat-cow, then we're going to go into forearm plank. And inhale. Have the knees directly into the hips, hands under the shoulders. Inhale, the cow, chin up, tailbone up, back arches down. Exhale, the cat, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, back arches way up. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cow. 2 more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cow. 1 One more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale to a flat back. And from here, come down onto the forearms. Have the elbows right underneath the shoulders. Okay, now you want to externally rotate the shoulders, draw the shoulder blades down the back. And now, let's step back into forearm plank. Left foot back, right foot back. You want to make sure the hips are the same distance to the floor. So there's a nice line from the shoulders all the way down to the ankles. Looking forward, holding here. Modification, if you're getting tired, try not to let the hips down. Allow the knees to come down or keep the hips at the same height. So kind of like what I'm doing here, okay? And deep breath in. Exhale, drop the knees down, step it on back. Coming into child's pose, sitting on the heels, be very gentle. Coming on down, just a little rest here. And inhale, coming up. And come sitting in easy pose. Okay, thank you so much for joining me here at Yoga Lola Studios. My name is Kevin with coffee, yoga in the morning, and thank you so much. Sat Nam.